Hi everybody, welcome to day 17 of the Guardian Angel Messages and Light Language Transmissions. So today's transmission is very much based around relationships coming together. What is not aligned in relationships shifting out and relationships moving up to a higher plateau into divine union and even activating kundalini. This is geared around preparation for the Ring of Fire solar eclipse in Libra on the 14th of October. So the way these transmissions work is I'm going to first introduce you to the angels that have come in and what they're about. Then we're going to call them in and we're going to do a healing activation based on what they're bringing through. So here we go. So the first angel is Pehela. Pehela. The dates of June 27 to July 1, zodiac sign of Cancer and the Choir of Thrones. Liberation of the soul, transcendence of sexuality, purity and intimacy and divine sexual fusion, loyalty and fidelity, kundalini energy, life force, sacrifices and redemption, instinctive behavior, courage and dynamism, the higher self, harmonious spiritual life, propensity for science. This is a very strong theme that's been coming through around elevating relationship with self and others, including romantic relationship, into divine union or higher love templates, soul love templates. So I feel this is very, very relevant to soulmates and twin flames, but really any relationship. At the moment, the astrology is indicating a potential coming together, so releasing of lower template relationships and moving together into higher template relationships, soul level relationships, relationships where there's a heart and soul compatibility, a heart and soul mission, a heart and soul knowing. Around the solar eclipse in Libra. Libra is about partnerships and how we relate to others. And Aries, which is the north node of the moon, which is in the eclipse with the sun, obviously, and it's a ring of fire. But Aries is the new beginnings. So the North Node in Aries is the new beginnings aligned to what's really, truly, genuinely true to you and your authentic uniqueness. And so when you're connecting with that and you're bringing that into relationship, you're meeting at a level of true authenticity where there's so much freedom to just be yourself. You're not fitting in. Of course, there's compromise, but you're not fitting into those lower relationship structures, which is about you need to follow these rules and I need to follow those rules for this to work, around compatibility and having needs met by somebody else. So you can see the other cards that have come in are very soon and wedding. So though this can be a wedding, in your day-to-day life, in your 3D reality, in your day-to-day romantic connections. It also can represent taking a relationship to the next level, really making that commitment that, maybe you've been building towards or working towards. But it also can be a sacred union. And I feel very much from these angels that have come in that this is what that's about. So it's a sacred union, divine, feminine, masculine within yourself, coming into balance and really working together in how you create your life and your relationships. But also that then being represented outside of yourself in the people that you draw towards you. And so there's a lot of support in the universe right now for that coming together and that commitment and that elevating to the next level. And the very soon card says clarity, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So it's getting really clear on what fits you, what level you're ready for, clearing away anything that is not that, and aligning to that which is, which then brings in that sacred union. And sacred union, when soul meets soul, genuinely from authenticity in a sexual, heart-connected way, that's when you get the transcendence of sexuality, liberation from the soul, purity and intimacy, and divine sexual fusion. And this is out of this world. This also brings in the kundalini energy, the life force energy, the creative energy that comes through and reorganizes your life and empowers your life. And it's a catalyst that really powerfully shifts out anything that is old and lower and not of that higher connection, higher template in your life, not just in relationships, but in every aspect of your life, jobs, friendships, everything, physical things in your life, just clears it all out. So we're going to bring in some codes for that. Let's just have a little chat with the second angel, which is the great and exalted God, Wahewa. Sign of Sagittarius, choir of principalities, November 23 to 27. Dedication, selflessness, generosity, protection from theft and accidents, divine greatness and wisdom, meditation, visualization and mantras, access to parallel worlds, illumination and inspiration, detachment from material things, sensitivity and diplomacy, freedom from intrinsic desires, from instinctive desires, fraternity and humanitarian aid, aspiration and writing. So this feels very much like in that higher level of knowing and connection, we are going to be able to access those parallel realities. So those are realities that are going on simultaneously from choices we could have made, but we didn't. And jumping across to those parallel timelines in terms of, is that a life I would rather be living? Accessing it and crossing over as such into actually making that choice that wasn't made. And I feel specifically this is going to be around relationships, particularly romantic relationships. And so we've got how we see that down on the ground in day-to-day reality when that union and elevation to the next level is going on within ourselves, between our masculine and feminine, and that clarity of what I want. What we get down on the ground is allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And then there's passion. So you're not resisting that. There is often a really big resistance to that because it threatens our egos. Our egos have a certain identity, and it automatically protects that identity. When you're really genuinely being who you are at a heart and soul level and really following your bliss, it threatens the ego because the ego sees it as a death. But when you can do that and let go of those things that are more ego related, you can live your passion. That kundalini can really move through your life and bring your passion, bring your creative power to create that life you want, those relationships you want, to be a cup that's full rather than a cup that's half full. And it can be overflowing into your life. I believe this is where that generosity and selflessness comes in, and protection from theft and accidents, detachment from material things. So creating from joy, is, in a sense, its own protection because it attracts or vibes in positivity and joy. It creates more of that, which is, like the opposite of theft and accidents. Atata tita kakatata kakoko. Akatata tita kakatata tita kakakaka. So, being shown the word passion now. Atata tita katakotukokotokokoko akatatata. Akatata tita kakatokokokoko. Akatata tita kakata kakatokokoko akatatatata. Okay. This situation involves marriage. That's the wedding card. Akatatatata. So I'm seeing sacred wedding, sacred union. Atatatatatatatata. Now, there is this statue that I created out of clay around divine union, the masculine and feminine coming together in their divinity. I'm being shown that now, so I'm bringing the codes from that through. Atatatatita kakatotototokotokokokokokokokokoko akatatata akatatata akatatatatatatatokokokokokokokokokoko akatatata akatatatatatatakatokokokokokokokokokokoko akatatatatatatakatokokokoko akatatata. Akatatata tita katoko toko 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 akatatata. Akatatatata. Akatatata kotoko koko okotoko koko akatatata. I'm feeling that moving down the left side of the body, which is the feminine side of the body. Akatatatatatatatatatoko, and then moving across the lower back into the right side of the body. Akatatatata. The lower back is about support and being supported and supporting yourself. Your lower back supports you to stand in the upright position. I'm seeing the feminine in the wedding card. And I'm seeing her being able to rely on the masculine within herself and then in the outside world as well. With masculine partners or masculine relationships in her life. Feeling that clearing through the diaphragm and the solar plexus. I'm seeing the tail feathers of the peacock displayed. So this is not in an arrogant look at me way. I'm trying to attract a woman, which is what the peacock is doing when they put their tail up, but in a solid, sturdy, proud and confident of who they are and their authenticity. I have a painting that contains those codes. It's this one here. Akatatata kakatokokokokokokokokoko akatatata. Akatatata tita kakatotokokoko. Okay, the clearing through the midline at the pelvis and the abdomen and the neck. It's extending up through the crown chakra, up through the soul star chakra. Up into the heavens. It feels like the third energy, which is, so we each have our own hara line, which connects us all the way up through the vibrations into the heavens and the source, and all the way down into the earth, grounding us here in the 3D density. And anything that we've committed to also has one. So a relationship has its own. So you each have your individual ones, and then there is a third one. And I'm feeling that third hara line, the third energy, which is the unity of the divine sacred union, anchoring now. I am feeling that being accepted and embodied. Feeling the feet tingling. Saying if you can put your hands on your heart and allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. The Passion card. Yep. So feeling that moving, that third energy moving through the earth grids. So the soul purpose, soul mission of the third energy of the unity, moving through the earth grids. Feeling it expanding through the earth, far and wide. To really enable that day-to-day level of allowing your heart and soul to sing with joy. Bringing those sacred union codes into day-to-day reality in your lives. Being able to cross over into that parallel reality where that already exists. Yeah. Okay. So I'm seeing the angels and guides all holding hands in a circle now as these codes ground and anchor into the earth grids. Now all hands are in the namaste position. The divine in me greets the divine in you. And I'm seeing the Ring of Fire solar eclipse in Libra on the 14th of October. And I'm feeling those codes travelling down the spine of all of those who are aligned to what we just anchored, that are standing in that and embodying that. Yeah. Yep. And they're saying it's available to everybody. Yep. Okay. All right, stepping back now. Thanking everybody for their presence. And so that is a anchoring of divine union light codes. So what you'll find coming up as you embody those is anything that is not divine union. So things that are of lower vibration, that are based on old templates, that are not a divine unity of masculine and feminine within you, that you're going to start seeing them shift out. You may experience a kundalini awakening, and then with that is a clearing out of many things in your life. Your life suddenly orients towards that parallel reality where you are in divine union. So listen to your bodies, drink a lot of water, and rest when you need to. So I've just got a couple of announcements. One is that if you are interested in receiving more light codes and activations for the eclipse on the 14th of October, I will be doing a live with another very powerful light language channel, Delphia Anra. So look out for announcements about that. That will be on the 14th of October. Also, if you are interested in divine union and learning more about twin flames, I've just launched a new program, a new tier on Patreon, where we will be doing live workshops once a month, as well as there will be teaching videos around that and other readings as well. So it's all in the description below if you're watching on YouTube. So blessings, everybody. See you tomorrow for day 18 of the guardian angel transmissions. Blessings.